9 experienced hikers entered the frozen Ural Mountains in February 1959. Weeks later, rescuers found their tent ripped open from the inside, their footprints leading into the freezing darkness, and not a single survivor. More than 65 years later, one question still remains. What really happened at Dyatlov Pass? On a freezing winter night in February 1959, 9 experienced hikers disappeared deep inside the Ural Mountains of the Soviet Union. Weeks later, rescuers found their tent. It had been cut open from the inside. Their footprints led into the darkness. Some of the hikers were found barefoot in the snow. Others were discovered months later, hidden beneath meters of ice. Several had devastating internal injuries, yet there were almost no external wounds. For decades, people blamed everything from avalanches to secret military experiments, even the paranormal. But what really happened? Tonight, we travel back to one of the most mysterious incidents in modern history. This is the story of the Dyatlov Pass Incident. February 1959, the Soviet Union, a nation locked in the Cold War. Scientific exploration was encouraged. Young adventurers dreamed of conquering the country's most remote mountains. Among them was a confident and highly respected university student named Igor Dyatlov. He wasn't searching for fame. He wasn't chasing treasure. He simply loved the mountains. And he planned an expedition that would later become one of history's greatest mysteries. The expedition. The destination was Mount Otorten in the northern Ural Mountains. The route was considered difficult and dangerous. Only experienced hikers attempted it during winter. The team consisted of 10 members. Each had extensive experience in skiing, camping, and surviving harsh conditions. They carefully prepared equipment, food, maps, cameras, journals, and emergency supplies. Everything appeared perfectly planned. No one imagined this journey would become one of the world's most discussed unsolved mysteries. The team. The expedition was led by Igor Dyatlov. The hikers were university students and graduates who shared a passion for adventure and exploration. They trained for difficult weather. They understood survival techniques. Most had already completed demanding expeditions before. This was not an inexperienced group. They knew exactly what they were doing, which makes what happened next even more difficult to explain. The train carrying the team slowly disappeared into the frozen Russian wilderness. Ahead of them, hundreds of kilometers of snow, violent winter storms, and a mystery that would remain unsolved for generations. The journey had officially begun.